People grab this. This is Paterson NJ Good News, and we live at City Hall in Paterson, New Jersey, at the celebration of Black History Month. Wednesday, February 1st, 2017. Woo!
These are the fourth or fifth ward. That's it.
It is just wonderful to see everyone here today. Welcome again. Now, without any further comments, at this time, I'll ask Reverend John Givens from Shiloh AME Zion Church to render the prayer. Reverend?
Good morning, my beloved. Let us join our hearts and minds in prayer. Oh God, you have done it again. You have blessed us. Bring us together for another year. And we are very humble and appreciative for your grace and your mercy. Not only you brought us to another year, but you have brought us down through the years. We have come together on today to raise this flag in remembrance of who we are. We have come today to celebrate African American in this new world. We pause now, God, to say thank you. Thank you for the blessing that you have bestowed upon us as a people. Thank you for the blessing that you bestowed upon us as a nation and as this community. Bless, oh God, all who have assembled here. Bless the leadership, bless our mayor. Be with us and guide us until we all shall see Jesus face to face. Let us all say amen. Amen. Praise be unto God.
Thank you, Reverend, for that long prayer. At this time, I hand over the rest of the program to our Council President, William C. McCord. Please welcome Council President as he comes to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Let's give a great hand to Sonia Gordon, Madam Clerk of the City of Paterson. Most difficult and most challenging position in our city. We're delighted to be here this afternoon with all of you bright faces as we come to open up this month, the shortest month of the year, as Black History Month. I'm not too sure if that's so convenient or not, but we're glad to be with you today as we celebrate the history and the contribution of African Americans to this society and to our world, recognizing today and always all people in the world are African American. Only one set of people came out of Africa. Is that right? That's right. Science has already proved that, so there's no debate. So today we gather to celebrate our achievements and our contribution, recognizing that the struggle still continues. I just want to remind all of us that when we get to positions of authority, where we have some influence and some power, we have to use that for the advancement of everybody. Don't be comfortable in your situation. Because a lot of people died in order to allow us to be in the position that we're in. So this point, as we come to raise the colors, we want to join in unity and in voice in advancing the cause and paying tribute to those who have suffered and died, that we can enjoy the freedom that we have today. Don't believe everything that you see on tweet, and don't believe everything that somebody tells you. Progress is still going forward, and we know whose hands we're in, and he has caused us to be overcomers, and this too will pass, and we shall always overcome. Let me hear you say amen. Amen. All right. Before we go any further with the remarks, we're going to ask Brother Smallwood to give us a libation.
Thank you, sir. It is customary and it's in our tradition as Africans that we acknowledge our elders whenever we get together for an event such as this day. So at this time, I have a responsibility to ask my elder if I may continue to speak. Therefore, if I'm not being responsible or if I say something that's out of order, it's the job of our elders to correct us. So at this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Grady if I may continue to speak. I thank you, elder. It is also in tradition that we pour libation as we come together as a people of African descent. Libation allows us to connect our African present with our African past. It allows us to look at our Sankofa, which is a mythical bird out of Ghana that flies straight but looks back with its egg on its wing, which means we have a responsibility to move our past to our present and into our future, just as Council President just mentioned. So at this time in pouring libation, we acknowledge all those that came before us, those whose footsteps we follow, and those whose shoulders upon which we stand. We also recognize the fact that we need to call the names of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, that gave their life so that we may be here today. So in pouring libation, we have a duty and a responsibility to reach out to the community, our village which is here today. And we need your help. We, the young people that are here, we, our elders, we, the adults, we, the sisters, the brothers, we need your help. And the way you help us is we make a call that goes from Paterson to Africa. And the call is Harambe. So when we get to Harambe, especially all the young people here, I need you to yell Harambe as loud as you can. Young, they ready? And who you heard make that call was the Young Men's Leadership Academy. You're also going to hear the call made by Dr. Frank Napier Jr. Academy. And I know there's so many other schools here, but those are the two that are up front. So all the other schools, we look to hear the call from you too. Kennedy High School, Eastside High School, et cetera, et cetera. You're also going to have the call made by Bugs and Emoji, which are the young people standing in front of you. So at this time, I'm going to make the libation ceremony call to you. And then we're going to move forward. We're calling the ancestors, and we're going to move forward into the program. The libation ceremony is done in praise and honor of the collective commitment to the work and struggle of our ancestors. It is both instructive and inspirational, as well as mandatory within the framework of our value system. For it is they, our forefathers and foremothers, who through their love, labor, and struggle laid the foundation for us, pushed our lives and history forward, and gave us basic principles by which we could live our lives in strength, dignity, brotherhood, and sisterhood. Pouring libation and making the libation statement is both an honorific assertion and a call to carry on the struggle and the work the ancestors began. It is more clearly defined as a recognition and respect of the contributions of those before us, of our history, and the model it offers us to emulate. Harambe! At this time, we're going to pour libation to the four winds of the earth, north, south, east, and west. And I don't see my brother KK here, so I'm going to ask one of our elders, one of our strongest